Story time on how I gave my brother 48 hours to tell his girlfriend he was cheating on her, or I was. Not too much, not too much. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Let me just say, this was years ago.
No.
All parties in this story are doing very well. Okay? But it's a story time on accountability and how people need to start holding people accountable, including your damn family members. So we're gonna call her Jasmine. Okay? So Jasmine and my brother had been together for a few years. They were in their young 20s, early 20s, and they were just together. I bought a house and my parents were buying a second house, where I was moving out of my parents' house, and my parents were moving into like a senior citizen community, so you had to be like 55 and up to even live in this neighborhood. So my brother could not move with them, so he moved with me until he could like stack up his own money and get himself on his feet. So the girlfriend at the time, it just started with her spending the night, and she just kind of never left, so she basically moved in too. So they were together all the time.
But this is what I don't understand. You are dating, you as a man, you are dating a girl and you're living with somebody. You now allow your girlfriend to move in with you in somebody else's house. And you that the girl that is dating, since your boyfriend doesn't have sense, you two don't have sense. Well, maybe in America it's okay. But I'm just using the I as in Nigeria too. It can't even happen in my country, so let me not even use it, because imagine me living squatting with my sister and I'm now bringing in another person. It doesn't make sense. But who am I?
In an unhealthy manner, together all the time, kind of attached at the hip. Like, they, they didn't have their own they had other friends, but they were not seeing their other friends. It was very much so my man, my woman, one woman, we together doing all things. Very so much so where my brother was like, I think he would like go to her to sit with her nail appointments. Like, unhealthy. Okay, but they were young 20s, they didn't know no better. So, and I tried to tell them, but they wasn't hearing me. So anyway, fast forward to, they're in a relationship and it's becoming a thing where he's getting caught up cheating. Like, I can hear their arguments, I could hear her crying, I could hear her catching him between finding his watch, finding the text messages. Like, he was cheating. So this one particular weekend, Jasmine had went to go visit her friend that did not live in Atlanta. The friend lived, I think, in Alabama somewhere. And she went to go visit the friend, and she was going to stay overnight. I knew that. Everybody knew that. She was gone. Wasn't going to see her till the next day. So I am like, I think I'm getting dressed for a date. So my bedroom sits in the front of the house. So if I look out my window, I can see into my driveway. So I'm getting dressed, getting cute. I just being normal. I look out the window just to see what's going on. And my brother's car is right in the driveway. So I'm looking down, but I can see him hugged up and kissing on somebody. And I'm like, but Jasmine out of town. She shouldn't be back. But the girl looks just like Jasmine, his girlfriend. So I'm between the blinds, like, staring a little longer than usual not to get caught. And he looks up. He look up at me, I look down at him. He look up at me, I look down at him. And I'm like, and he immediately put the car in reverse and speeds off. And I'm like, well, that's suspicious. So what do? I call my mama. My mama's my best friend. We gossip, we gonna kiki. I call my mom. And I'm like, girl, I think your son is cheating on Jasmine because she's gone, right? She like, yeah, she gone. I said, well, I just look out the window and I see him kissing this girl, but she looked just like her. And the crazy thing is, when we saw each other, he pulled out back out of her spot. So mind you, he done pulled off. He's gone. About 10 minutes go by and I hear him coming back into the house. And I'm like, okay, am I going to ask him or am I going to mind my business? Am I going to ask him or am I going to mind my business? Am I going to ask him or am I going to mind my business? So I'm going to ask. So he's coming upstairs and I'm like, hey, come here. And so I'm like, what you got going on? And he's like, shorty from, wherever the girl was from. And I was like, you cheating? And I said, you brought that bitch to my house so she knows where I live? How messy is that? He talking. And I'm just telling him, like, dude, you can't keep being with this girl. Like, this is like your 5th time getting caught up. And now you done involved me because you be having this girl calling me sis and all this other shit. And you sitting here playing.
5th time being caught cheating. 5th time. So in other words, he's not even, I don't even, like, he's not even respecting the relationship. He doesn't even have regard for the girl, the Jasmine girl. And he's not even hiding. For him to have the, the courage to bring the girl he's cheating with to his sister's house. Because of course, even if the sister had not seen him, somebody else must have seen him. So he wasn't even thinking about that. He was just all about what he was doing in the moment. No.
In her face. You done brought this girl to my house that I done made eye contact with. So now I am involved. I said, you got 48 hours to tell her that you cheating, or I'm gonna tell her, because this is ridiculous and you're being ridiculous. So I'm just telling him, like, you can't continue to keep doing bad things to people thinking that good's gonna come to you. Like, you're taking that girl's options away from her, and you done been caught up cheating about 4 times now. Like, let her go. If you want to be in the streets, go be in the streets. But you don't get to be in the streets and keep a girlfriend and keep making her sad and depressed. Exactly. You've watched my baby dad put me through it. Why do you want to be that guy? You don't want to be that guy. It's plenty of girls out here that would take you just as you are. Don't be that guy. Like, you're young, you're trying to grow, you're trying to prosper. Y'all been attached at the hip. I get it, but let her go and go do that and stop trying to do both, because it's not cool. I'm just not gonna look her in her face and be playing with her. Like, I'm just not that type of girl. I'm a girl's girl at the end of the day. I'm not gonna do that with you. So I'm giving you 48 hours to tell her, or I'm gonna tell her that you brought a girl to my house and I caught you kissing on her while she was out of town. It ain't what he wanted to hear, I could tell that, but he also respected it and was.
You see, I respect this lady for what she did. I don't know if you guys have seen that Uncle Bob story I posted. Because imagine if Uncle Bob's family held him accountable, because there's no way they would tell us that they didn't know Uncle Bob was in a relationship with the girl he was the Ciara, only for him to now bring Ariella or the other lady to come and introduce to them to the house again. And he was doing all lovey-dovey with the girl. And they didn't say anything, even his friends. So there's no way they'll tell me they didn't know that. So I applaud this lady for doing this, in as much as it must have been hard for her to do, because it's her family. I don't know if you guys get my point. Well, a lot of people will not do what she's doing or what she did.
Like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let her know, because you're right. So she comes back in town. They hang out that whole day. I see him later that night. It's been 24 hours. I'm like, you told her? Nah, the time just ain't been right. It ain't been right. All right, well, you got another day. I'll let you do your thing. Next day, come and go, whatever. Get to the nighttime. It's late. It's like 10 something at night. I'm like, did you tell her? Nah. I said, okay. Well, either you're going to tell her, I'm going to walk upstairs and tell her myself. So you decide how you want it to play out, but you need to let her know. All right, I'm finna go tell her. So he goes upstairs. About 10 minutes later, you can hear her crying, yelling, all the things. And I'm downstairs cooking in the kitchen by myself, or cleaning up by myself or whatever. And she comes down, she's crying. I'm like, he told you? And she's like, yeah. She's tears. I'm like, well, come sit down, like, let's talk. And I just really tell her, like, look, you're young, and I made him tell you, because I'm not gonna play them type of games. You call me sister, I respect you, and I'm just not gonna do that. And y'all been arguing about cheating so long that it's just old. It's old. And I told her, and I was like, and as woman to woman, a nigga that ain't got shit going on and can't do nothing for you and is not enhancing your life, and I mean enhancing your life, like got money to be cheating, okay? Because let's talk about it. Cheating is a rich nigga sport, okay? True. It's a rich nigga sport. What are you getting out of this, girl? Why are you staying? Because you could go find another nigga that treats you this bad tomorrow. Why are you here? And so you could tell, like, she's thinking about it, like she's hearing what I'm saying. And I was just like, no. I said, let me tell you something. I said, bow out gracefully. I said, the best thing you can do is get your shit together and get your money up. and boss the fuck up and have your way in this world. That's the best revenge you can ever do. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If it's not, it's not. Don't sit here.
I'm not even of the school of thought of people saying, oh, that's the best revenge you're going to do. Is that a revenge? Is that a revenge? Like, in what world would that count as a revenge? How about you going to find yourself? Learn to take care of yourself. See, as a lady, when you start making money, it will give you this awakening that you never knew you needed. It will place you in a place where you don't allow nonsense come into your circle. I don't know if you guys like see when you start making money, like it's the same thing that happens to men because they are making the money. So they're at a disposition to make choices that will benefit them. So why should you be at the mercy of another person just because you don't have where to lay your head? You don't have, that capacity to make money for yourself. You don't have to rely on somebody because as it stands, she didn't have anywhere to live. And I'm sure that's why she must have been staying there because she did not have anywhere to go to. Which is why I don't like cohabiting. If you're not married, don't cohabit with somebody. It will limit you. It will cloud your judgment. I don't even know why people don't think about it from that aspect.
Crying, begging someone to treat you right. That's not how this goes. And so she heard me. I think my brother moved out with my mom for a little bit so she could find her an apartment. I think within 2 to 3 months, she got her money together, moved out, got her first apartment. And when I tell you, baby girl been on her shit, because I still talk to her. Baby girl been on her shit. Baby girl got a brand new damn BMW, high rise, in and out of town, partying, having her way, nigga free, stress free, happy. And I love that for her. So if more of y'all just started being accountable and holding people accountable, maybe we don't have to go through shit like this. But all in all, I was not finna sit and let my brother just think that shit was cool and I was gonna be playing a blind eye to it. So I gave him 48 hours. I'd like to think I have something to do with it.
Oh yeah, you did actually. Because it took her talking sense into that girl for her to finally wake up and realize she was wasting her early 20s. I wish a lot of people had that. Even I wish I had somebody, in my ears while I was growing up. I didn't have that. I had to figure out everything myself. So when I see people that have people telling them things, you don't know how good you have it. But let's look at the comments. Somebody said, I love you, and you definitely played a big part in my success today. I think this is the girl. Oh, the girl herself came to comment. You see? You see? You see? You see? This is it. This is it. Yeah. As he should be. But let me know your thoughts are in the comment section. Should we start holding our family members accountable? So, let them sit up and stop misbehaving. Do you think it will reduce the rate of cheating or just, share your thoughts? What do you think?